with a mask. We're both to a guy with a plan. I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? This is second nature, all is automatic.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
now Brady. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Brady eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Barkley. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. A very early decision to be made here.
There is, and I think that because they're the home team, I would ride that wave a little bit, and I would gamble and go for it. Doesn't seem like it's optimal, but you're the home team. You'll get the support of the crowd all game long. Go get it right now. Put 6 on the board.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Ricky Ortiz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 41, Trubisky steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's got the hook up to Lee. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Play action. It's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lee. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Another Bears.
They got 29 yards that time.
At the 6-yard line.
That's got to be a long day. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Buccaneers 2-yard line.
Tighten up. Kill. Check nickel.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Bears nothing.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Now
Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Ryan Suckup.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Suck up on for the point after.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you have your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the Bears' 4-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Bears.
Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Focusing on me with some Barbados with the hustle pockets, distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Patterson on the draw play. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Jason Pierre-Paul on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They go play action with Trubisky. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
21-yard line.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Brady to throw again. To the right side, complete to Miller. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Kaepernick to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. But now it's third and goal. About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Score, Buccaneers 28, Bears 6. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be
Cordero Patterson, the 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up
on 2nd and 12, Trubisky, and he finds his tight end Graham. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Throwing here, Trubisky. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now a toss coming right side. Patterson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
You probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And here's the 7th leading rusher in the NFL last year. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
59 mark, check, 59. Let's go, let's go.
Brady now on first down. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That drive.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Open man is Howard, the tight end.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
At the 27-yard
Being chased out left. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
3rd down.
He's got the hook up to Lee. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
Trubisky.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Come on now, come on now. Switch.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 27 yards on the gain there. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now at Soldier Field.
34.
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Check. Lucky.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Buccaneers 34, Bears 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To number 14,
Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
40. Bears.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself and play.
And now here is another interception. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for a touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Patterson on the carry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Trubisky will throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now the third-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Brady's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 9.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Let's get off the field. 91. Sick guy.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete to
O.J. Howard, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Suckup for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Buccaneers 54, Bears 26. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
I got you. Check three. Move. Safe.
On first down, it's Patterson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
45 to Mike. Stop your whining. 45.
From the 27, Trubisky. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Bears scores. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Again, it's Trubisky. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Third and 11.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Ran, just like that. 45.
Trubisky to throw again. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, check up.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
They're running it.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's